Hey, our mateys, and back at the Sailing Emporium. I came back a couple days ago. Want to give you a little rundown on my fall cruising. Had a nice time. I went up to South River and West River. Now, you know, it's down by Thomas Point Light, and they both kind of share that open area in there. The reason I wanted to do South River is because it is fairly narrow, and the fall foliage, I mean, that was the purpose of this trip, was a little bit of sightseeing. So I sailed down and motored most of the way, but I did get to sail some. I had some wind with me coming down, and you know, come around Thomas Point Light, going up the South River. It's a river, you know, it's kind of linear. So I didn't do a lot of sailing there. I powered up, but I went up to the bridge, and there's a couple of marinas up there and some restaurants, and I was talking with the manager over at Oak Grove, and that's mainly small power boats. There's a few sailboats in there, and he was telling me that South River is probably one of the busiest power boat rivers in the region. Now, the day I went up, hardly anybody out there. It wasn't bouncy or anything, but beautiful fall colors. These pictures aren't going to do it justice as to how nice it was. So I went up there, and you also have Liberty Marina. You know, that's they've got fuel, and then on the other shore is Pier 7, and they're doing some renovation work there. But then came down, went into Silby Bay. Now, that's closer to the bay than going up to the bridge, and I stayed at Holiday Point. Now, they don't normally take transients, but I talked to the guys, and they said, yeah, come on in for for a day, and I went in. Now, when you go in there, this is really a great boatyard, and it's a great annual. There's not a lot of amenities, but you're close to the bay, and yet you're protected in the weather. But when you come in, you got to really pay attention and honor the buoys and look at your chart, because there's two R2s. One of them is more on the north side, and that goes back into another little creek. What you want to do is come down, honor green 1, and then you'll see R2, another R2. That's a little hard to see because it's right in front of another marina. What's that one? South River Marina. And that's a nice marina too. But you come down, you come in, you honor that, swing around, come back, plenty of water. I mean, I had like 8 feet of water all the way in. So water wasn't an issue. And that's kind of an interesting area there. Then there's this little bridge, and there's Anchor, I think it's Anchor Bay or Anchor Marina there. And again, that's primarily small power boats, because the entrance to and from is under this little bridge. It's 14 feet high and about 22 feet wide. Sailboaters were not getting in there, so that's the way in and out of that. So I spent the day there, and I just kind of walked around and rode my bike to the other marinas to see what was there. Again, the fall foliage, it's what I went for, and it was really nice. The colors are really snapping. Pretty much over now. You can see here behind me, there's not a lot of color left. Most of the boats are being put up on the hard. But then I came around and I went up West River. Now that's more open, and I sailed a lot of that. And I came in and through there. Then you can also go to your starboard side. You go up Road River up in there, and there's some nice anchorage areas. But I came around and I came down to Hartge, and that's a pretty cool marina. There's like 320 some slips there. They've got like 60 moorings. It's well maintained. They got a boat yard. Again, plenty of deep water. There's a couple of nice restaurants within walking distance or bicycle to the marina. And Out in front, they've got some chairs set up, you know, where you can watch the boats going by. Very relaxing. And again, nice fall foliage. Now, I was a little far from shore, so you can't really see a lot of the fall foliage, but it was there. And that's what I'm saying all along here. Fall, we're mid-November here, and look at the great weather we still have. To enjoy your boat and enjoy the scenery, and like I said, like when I went up South River, there weren't a lot of other boats. It wasn't, I'm not bouncing all over the place. I could actually enjoy and relax, enjoy the scenery. That's what this whole trip was about. Fall foliage, relaxation, taking in the paintbrush of nature. Well, guys, I wish you could have joined me on this. It was a great cruise. But until next time, happy and safe boating to you, your family, and friends. Cheers.